Well, hello everybody. Gourd King here. Hope you all got your decks ready. I know I do. Because we're gonna have some Balatro fun, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. We've unlocked some jokers from the last playthrough. If you want an idea of the depth of this game, we've maybe unlocked a third of these jokers. Actually, before, let's go to our settings real quick, because, hang on, what's going on? Waylon, Vex, Israel, Hump Day Gambling, Everyday Gambling. Everyday gambling. But not really gambling, because again, we don't sacrifice anything. Nothing. Shalom there. I've got a huge deck on standby. Hey. My deck's on can't standby. We are going to increase the game speed. That'll make the cards and all that go faster. Hit with the mad sleepies right now. Oh, that's too bad. Or good. I'm actually not sure. Is that good or bad? I guess you were doing some editing earlier, but hopefully that doesn't get in the way. I'm otherwise pretty solid right now. I'll be scripting a bit later on. I've got all my notes done, mostly in order, for my Killer videos. I went ahead and re-released my Jennifer Lawrence meme, which I didn't realize I didn't have on my meme channel already. I thought I did, but so I went ahead and put that back out, you know, to give myself another release. Phrasing. I thought now would be a good time to Balatro. Let's ditch all that. Uh-oh, we got a straight. We got a straight during June. Oh! Let's see. Really, a black dude named... Yeah, I saw the whole thing about who they're considering for Bond. I was like, no, don't do that. I mean, exactly, Vex. That'll just play into... It's like, oh, look, Bond's gonna abandon all the children he keeps siring with all these women. Unless, of course, they get killed, I suppose. Oh, crap. I would really like to have this card. That's a good money builder. Oh, well. This can build money, too. Okay. It's actually a pretty solid one, though. See, it scores so much faster. It moves more quickly. That's good. No, Vex. He'll make up 13% of all spies, but he'll be responsible for 50% of it. That's how that goes. I don't have any uncommons, so that's not really useful. This one could help, though. 1 in 4 chance for each played 8 to create a tarot card. Not a great card, but whatevs. Go ahead and play this. Bond's just gonna, like, roofie all of the Bond girls. He's gonna have to, like, try to invest. He's gonna have to try to, like, steal all the records from the Maury Povich show. Jamal Ball. Let's see. Times 10 for 2 pair. That's not a bad card. At least not for early going. Earn $5 for each discarded queen. Yeah, that'll be good for our economy. Alright, no problem, Vex. Get to Editan. Drink that Editang. Let's boost the flesh. But anyway, how is everybody doing? Are y'all well? Y'all having a fine Wednesday? Oh, that card's useless as far as I'm concerned. Though Edmonton sucks? What? Are you talking about the Edmonton Oilers? I mean, they were good this year. They made the Stanley Cup final, but they lost to Florida. But, I mean, you make it to the Stanley Cup finals, you're a good team. They knocked my team out of the playoffs, unfortunately. It made me sad. Push Uranus. Finally, an Arcana pack. We need it! I thought Edmonton, Canada sucks. What's the period for? I thought. Period. Those are like two separate statements. I thought. Well, what did you think? And also, Edmonton, Canada sucks. No, I said she's gonna... Editing, not Edmonton. Ugh, why would I do that? I mean, she is in Canada already, but still... Sweet, it worked. Got the foil. Alright, so... If I'm not mistaken, we've already done the heart conversion one where we get like 30 heart cards. We could do diamonds on this run. That could be good. Let's start converting our darker cards to diamonds. I know, it's racist. Like I care. Hand size, boom ba-doom. We're gonna discard. Wait a minute, actually, hang on. It's for every discard of 10. Ah, so that's right, it changes. It's hard to type on my new phone. Oh, you got a new phone, well cool. Oh snap, full his house. But the 2 pair is better. Oh baby. Early going scoring, that's pretty good. That's understandable, kind of based. NGL. Let's ditch the juggler, the crusty juggler, and we basically just got a free discard, so that's good. That's fantastic. That's phantasmagorical. Another upgrade for the 2-par. Should we boost full house or just... We'll do 2-pair whenever it's available. I don't see why not. Okay. Play only 1 hand. That's only 800, so we should be okay on that. Oh no, yeah, that's right. We got another slot for this, so derp. Let's keep that because 2-pair is good. Do you think Leon enjoyed the sausages remains put in his mouth? I mean, why else would he take? Why else would he take them on? Alright, so that's good for 300. We got a little bit, got a pretty good size multiplier there, so yeah, we're good with this. We only need 1 hand to win this one. Oh yeah, 1 plus this multiplier actually would blow it away. I don't know why I was even remotely curious. Alright, so doing good money-wise. Each played ace 2, 3, 4, or ace 2, 3, 5, or 8 gives +8 multiplier when scored. That is pretty good. And plus we're getting multiplier for our jokers here. This diamond one though could be valuable for us too, so let's ditch that. My name is Mater and I'll be your waiter. My name is Mater, I'll be your waiter. I'll try to get the food here now, not later. Joker gains plus times 0.1 multiplier every time a planet card is used. We actually could utilize that. But for what? I kind of feel like our multiplier is good without this one, so we'll bring this one in. We'll just need to add some planet cards. Our hands are pretty solid right now, so I think we've got a good little early setup. Plus we're getting money. That's always good. This is going to be earn 5 for every discarded 3. I should be paying more attention to that. Uh-oh. We're going to add a couple to our multiplier now. Hey! Add to the full house. Boost Uranus. Okay. What's going on, Whitey? That's right. I'm bringing you the fun, the nice, soothing, and relaxing soundtrack. Uh-oh. Wow, we just discarded and got the exact same ones back. That's funny. Okay, there's a little something we can use. Heck yeah, there we go. It's a decent little setup we got early on. It's like a bomb for my pulse, but instead it's for my ear holes. That's a pretty good... Gosh, these are actually some pretty good jokers here, too. That one would be good down the line. This one's better right now, I think. So we're gonna add that. And we got that. Now what? Create the Joker, we don't need it. Gold. We'll just add that for money. Money, please. This card is an excellent combo card, but we don't need it right now. We don't need any of these, so we're good. I wanted them to get rid of that voucher. I don't want that voucher. I don't want to ditch the hand. That's awesome, dude. I'm really glad you upgraded that. I know for my computer, the thing I want to upgrade... I kind of want to upgrade my RAM, but I mostly want to upgrade my processor. I know that's the thing that's... Like, I don't have a ton of problems with my editing, but there actually are some DaVinci functions I can't use because of my processor, so a little bit annoying. But otherwise, it's all good. Oh, discarding aces is a good thing there. We're gonna use that. Boost the floosh. 10. There we go. Many blacks and women won't be able to ID. I still don't know what they're talking. I don't know anybody who walks around without an ID. I don't know these people. Oh, sweet. An extra hand. Nice. Definitely take that. And we're gonna boost this. Uranus is just getting stronger. 3 of a kind, Pluto. Yeah, we'll use that. By the way, y'all, make sure you smash the like button. We'll use that. Multiplier's already paying off. How many uncommons do we have? 1, 2, 3. We do have 3 uncommons, which is pretty strong. But we don't have a ton that's boosting our multiplier yet. Other than, I guess, this or this. This is only good, though, with your face cards, so I'm going to ditch that and buy that. Let's see what happens. Got a lot of multiplier here. Well, actually, the one... There you go. 22k. Heck yeah, that was a good move. Fibonacci actually is giving us a bit of a multiplier boost also, aside from the obvious. This is Space Joker's a pretty cool one. I like that one. Thirdly, can we get a fourth? Yeah, what the heck? Come on. Like me. Alright. Keep boosting the 2 pair. Funny thing is, I actually haven't used 2 pairs for the last couple of hands, and it's still... The hands are really strong anyway. Oh, we got the diamonds again. Which we're gonna use, so boom, boom, boom. Convert. I exactly, Waylon, it's like... Having an ID is just... Everyone's freaking got an ID. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't convince me these people don't have ideas. I don't buy it. They don't buy it. It's so stupid. Alright. Upgrade 2 pair. Wow. We're doing that. Start with 0 discards. I don't think that matters that much. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. What's this? Discard. Well, we can't discard right now, so. I can't believe people think Doctor Strange. I mean, honestly, it's definitely too many. It's way more people than there should be who think that movie is good, because it's obviously a piece of complete garbage, but there's not a ton of people who think it's good. It's just there's too many. Dang, high card even gets me 4,500. My gosh. Oh, we'll just pair. End it. Oh, a pair didn't give me very much, funny enough. Wow. Which actually isn't going very well. All of a sudden, the lack of discards is hurting. Okay, let's try to be a little smarter with this. Ace 2, 3, 5, and 8. We're gonna play this. Okay, good, we got 2 pair. Thank God. I was a little worried there. I was like, is this seriously gonna end like this? Jeez. That's more like it. Gosh. I probably should have used Ace as my high card, but... Alright, we'll use Planet Merchant. We do need to add some cards, because right now that hologram Joker isn't doing anything for us, so let's do that. Doctor Strange 2 is worse than the Snyder Cut. I'll just say that. As bad as the Snyder Cut is, Doctor Strange 2 is significantly worse. It is one of the worst... It's really one of the worst movies I think that's ever been written. It's unbelievably terrible. There we go. Now we're back to getting the good hands. Snyder Cut's horrible, don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad. I'll do the wall. We'll do that one. You gotta remember, diamonds are the cards. Yeah, Doctor Strange is horrifically bad. Get some more money. I'll use that. That'll help. I'll use that. Okay. What's this? Every discarded 3. So we'll discard some 3s. Doctor Strange 2 or Prometheus? Prometheus is nowhere near as bad as Doctor Strange. And it's terrible. But no, Doctor Strange is significantly worse. Oh, that's a good hand. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Big old hands. Don't want the clubs. Take the free money. Faux show. This is actually probably a little more valuable. I don't think it's a tad far at all. Doctor Strange is utter nonsense. Doctor Strange 2 is absolute, utter nonsense from start to finish. Like, that movie starts to fall apart within the first minute. It's so bad. Now we're talking. There we go. Keep boosting. I wish I could re-roll that. Decrease level of played poker hand. I'd like to get rid of that, but let's try to avoid using 2 pair then. Let's see. We'll use ace and this. He did. He actually did. There we go. Didn't even have an upgraded pair hand. There we go. We rolling. We rolling. This and this actually pair well together, but I think we're okay either way. Definitely want that. Straight through kind, straight flush. We'll do 3 of a kind. Flush makes sense because we're doing all the diamonds. Best Doctor Strange movie, Spider-Man No Way Home. That, I would say, is correct. Yeah, I would agree with that. And as much as I like that movie, that movie has plenty of problems, but I still think it's a solid movie. But, yeah. I saw that guy reply to you say that. I don't think he's correct. I do know that he had more input than a lot of us would like to believe, but he did not have, like, full-blown control, I don't think. Okay, we're gonna boost these. I know Feige had a ton of, like, there's no, like, they're not gonna allow any director full control in the MCU because they have to adhere to, you know, they have to adhere to all the stuff that's happened before as much as they can. So we actually know kind of factually that's false. So when that guy said that, I was like, no, that's not really true. But yeah, I like No Way Home a good bit. I mean, I think its story is pretty wonky, but I do really like the character work for the most part. So I like it. I do like the movie, and I've watched it several times. I think it's a solid movie. I am going to go ahead and sell this card, and we're going to get this one. Yeah, I wasn't either. Far From Home was not good. I'll say this, though. I am very fond of Homecoming. I think Homecoming's excellent. Stuff rolled very well. I feel like more Steam games have opened up to me. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, let's look at that. 200K on one hand. We are rolling along so far with this. It's just nostalgia bait. I don't think it's just nostalgia bait, because I think there are some things that they do genuinely well in that film, character-wise. I think there's character work that's done very well. So I don't agree with that sentiment. Again, I think the plot is messy as all get out. But, oh, sweet, that worked. But they actually have some really good character work in that movie. I quite like it. It's far from being one of the best movies in the MCU, but it's a solid movie. I mean, it's like, objectively, it's probably like a 5 out of 10 at best. But it's a really entertaining 5 out of 10. Oh, 600K. Ah! This is a really good run to start. I'm pretty happy so far with this run. Maybe I'll have a new personal best, especially considering that we're going with a collection of like I still only have like a third of the available Jokers right now. Use those. Don't need the Mega Buffoon. Straight. I mean, heck, even a straight gets us 230K, and that's nowhere near as upgraded as 2 pairs. That's awesome. It's awesome. Keep it up. Let's boost. Let's see, should we boost 3 of a kind, flush, or high card, or straight flush will leave. Full house good. Do flush. You surprised me by not making Zendaya queen. I will take them all over any MCU. I'll definitely take Homecoming over most of their stuff. I think Homecoming's freaking awesome. Even Spider-Man 3 is better than No Way Home. I'm not sure I agree with that. Spider-Man 3 has gobs of issues too. I would say, writing-wise, they're probably on par, but the acting is way better in No Way Home. The character work, I think, is better. I would say No Way Home's the better movie. I would put that ahead of it. No. Let's get rid of those. Aha. And we'll take that little stone card. Oh, nice. Okay, it's up our pair. We always have to be on the lookout for better Jokers, potentially. Would you say Doctor Strange 2 is worse than Minecraft? Objectively, yes. I think I'd probably, if you were to ask me which I'd rather watch, probably Doctor Strange 2, because it's at least got some entertainment value. But writing-wise, Minecraft's probably a little bit better. Painful as that is to admit. It's hard for me to admit anything is worse than Minecraft. Ah, nice. Completing this by the end. I try with that movie, but it's just too much. Plus, Raimi didn't even want to do it. Oh, yeah, you're referring to Spider-Man 3. Yeah. Alright. Oh, good, more diamonds. That's good. White is trying to trigger me. Did better acting? No, Spider-Man 3 did not have better acting. Stop it. Just stop. No. And I don't even know what resonance is subjective. I don't even know what, like, I kind of get what you mean, but that's subjective. We're talking objectivity, but I'll say this, I don't think its acting is better at all. At all. I cannot agree with you there. I think quite a bit of the acting in Spider-Man 3 is kind of bad. Yeah, Spider-Man 3 is kind of a clown movie, if we're being honest. It's kind of a clown movie. Let's jump those up to 9s. 9! Alright. Just for funsies. Ta-da! That's a good hand. This is probably the card that if I find a better Joker, I probably should replace. Because it's doing probably the least for me right now, but it's still doing a good amount. That's a good card. Come on, give me something good. Add a gold seal. 5 random cards, gain 20. Nah. Create a copy of a random Joker, destroy all other Jokers. +1 negative slot. I mean, if I didn't have good Jokers, that actually would be a really good card, but we're not doing that. I will add a gold seal. Add the seal. Makes more sense to add it to Ace 2, 3, 5, or 8. We'll add it to an Ace. Yeah, Thomas Hayden Church, I would say, is the best performance in that movie. And he's not in it that much. He's in it a good amount, don't get me wrong, or at least, you know, for a villain, but yeah, he doesn't. He's not in it enough to, like, carry the film or anything. Alright. Lucky cards. I'll add Lucky to the Queens. Heck yeah. Heckin' A. Let's keep the 2 and the 5 and see if we can boost it. Either of them. Nope, didn't get either. But we got our another 7, so we're good. Look at that. Milling. And we already won the hand. Endless mode. It's kind of why I like changing the speed. That's pretty good. Okay. Is Pumpkin winning? Oh, Pumpkin's winning. And welcome, Nick. Plot Strikes Back, by the way. Anybody who hasn't subscribed to Plot Strikes Back, do so. Great channel. We had a fantastic time on his birthday stream this past Monday. It was awesome. And freaking hilarious. Waylon knows. Whitey knows. They were part of it. They were there. They saw. They know. Add negative to a random Joker. Hand size -1. Ooh. This is quite... Okay, add polychrome. Just no. There we go. So now we got an extra Joker slot. Sweet. We'll use that. Come on. Use that. The floosh. Boost the floosh. One more reroll. Getting some good stuff out of this, but might be. We can use this card while we're waiting. Times our +8 multiplier for a pair. That's fine. I mean, it'll give us something at least. 8 3s, booyah. It'll add a little something to the multiplier. But if we could add like another uncommon, that'd be really good. Ooh, and speaking of, we got a couple of options here. So, goodbye, Jolly. Add $1 worth of sell value to every Joker and consumable card at the end of the round. That could be good for the economy, though we're pretty good economically right now. So, maybe not. Steel card, hearts, multipliers. Definitely take some extra money. Enhances to the multiplier cards. I'd say it's a pretty solid deal. We'll do that. And plus, congratulations, Nick, on your Florida Panthers taking their 2nd straight Stanley Cup. That's awesome. If it couldn't be Dallas, I'm glad at least it was a team that I can appreciate. Increases the rank up to 2. Select cards by 1 or glass. We'll take it on the. We'll take the glass one. I think that's a pretty good one. Steel cards are okay. We'll add this for now. We're gonna leave those actually. These are pretty good. We're actually gonna make this into a glass card. If it breaks, no big deal. And it broke. It broke. Hand size straight common. That's a good card, but nah. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, it's taking down Edmonton was no small thing because they were pretty tough out there on a lot of teams. Get rid of those. Why not? Give it a shot. Nope, didn't work. Hearts, multipliers. I'll take the 2 tarot cards. Wow, not too bad. Death's a good card. Bonuses are good, of course. Random Joker, Stone, Spades. None of that's anything. What are we gonna do with these? I'll turn that into another king. Floridians beat Canucks at hockey. Yeah. I don't think a Canadian team has won the Stanley Cup in like a really long time. 2 bonus cards. I'd like to change the suits on those. And we'll make that stone. Okay. Whew, I had to sneeze. Wonder what we get if 3 of them are debuffed. Canadians in 93. Yeah, it's been a long time. Look at that. We still got 400k even with those 3 debuffed. Like it was nothing. Demo telescope. Let's see if we get a Bethune. I will take that. Banana can be a good card. Especially if you get the other one. You can unlock it. I'll take the one with the purple seal. We like seals. Seals are good. Okay. That's a solid card. This actually might be better than the banana. Let's go to our Spectral real quick, see what we get. Destroy a random card, enhance 2 aces. Worth it. Yeah, we'll get that. I was watching one guy do a crazy combo run with a vampire, this, and like cards that made others into gold. It was pretty crazy. 2 pairs up to level 20, y'all. I'm killing it. Killing it. Killing it! Ditch those. Play it. $1.6 million. It's gonna start getting high here pretty soon, though. We're on to ante 10 right now, so that's pretty good. We'll take that. Try Tajin on their watermelon. Interesting. I'll take it to Steel 9. Heck yeah. Sure. I'll take that. Like, this is good if I need money and I'm using a DNA card, but I'm not really worried about that right now. So let's sell this. Don't need that. Will use that. And oh shoot! I sold them. That was stupid. I pushed the wrong button. Silly me. Silly me. Okay. Suddenly, I think this card is better. Plus, it's an uncommon, so multiplier. There we go. Now we can have that back. There we go. Alright, and now we'll buy gold. No repeat hand types. Oh no. No repeat hand types. Whatever would do. It's over. We're gonna lose. It's done. It's all over. We are screwed. Or are we? Let's see. Stitch. Actually, let's keep that. I'll get rid of the gold. Actually, let's do this. See what we get. Okay, we do need to draw something here. I don't want to get rid of the jack because that's actually pretty useful right now. There we go. There's our 2 pair. That's all we need. Nighty night. Thanks for playing. Hey-o! And that steel card there also helped. And boosting the hand size is always good. Unlocked a new Joker. Sweet. Hearts, money, spades, gloss, bonus. I'm gonna go with glass. Not really all that relevant. Alright, have a good one, Waylon. Appreciate you stopping by. There we go. What do you think, Israel? Do you think that 6 million I just got was a little much? Trip aces, that's some gold. Wow, I got 5 aces now. That's pretty awesome. How might we manipulate this? Because 4 of a kind is not really... Well, actually, we have upgraded our 4 of a kind to a certain extent. There we go. That was good. That was good. Hearts aren't going to do much for us. Buy that up. Let's get this. Use that. Buy that. Glass card are good. increase ranks. Yeah, we could probably do that. Sort of. New way to make you sick. Like that piece of crap. Alright, we'll boost those. Alright. And we'll boost that. Cool, cool. Getting close to the point where we're gonna have to do some maneuvering here, because things are starting to get a little tougher. Let's make those that. Kind of want to keep that steel 9 there, but yeah, I don't think he will either. Okay, now we've got some good options here. Let's make those bonus cards. Wow, that only netted us 3 million. Interesting. Interesting. I'm a little surprised by that. Hello. So we can duplicate a card now. What do we duplicate? We could duplicate an ace. That would be good. I think we will. Alright, so we'll make it out of this one. That's a good hand. That's good. Hey, Pops, what's going on? Good to see you. By the way, y'all, Pops and I had a really interesting discussion on Christopher Nolan's Insomnia last week, which I'm pretty sure is now up on his channel. Highly recommend checking that out. Grab those. 80 chips for 2 pairs. How many heart cards do we have? We still have 12 heart cards, so this actually probably could be good. If we use more of them. So we already unlocked the old diamond card, so let's see. Let's try a little bit more stuff. First hand is drawn face down. Unlocked another joker. Nice. Okay. Okay. We need a little bit more of those aces are going to help us, hopefully. Aces and kings, probably good. That should be pretty solid. Oh yeah, real good. And we unlocked another voucher. Nice. Let's use that. What is this? Planet cards and you can similar. Oh, nice. That up. Steel card, gold card. We'll use that. Money. we'll add some hearts. Hearts are kind of going to be good right now because of this. 2 hearts isn't so good though. Steel card. This actually is a good card, but it combos well. If you're looking for money, that's good, and it's good if you have any multipliers based on money, which we currently don't. But I'll use those. Really am wanting to get rid of Fibonacci right now, though. It's not doing a ton for us. Oh wow, that 300 million is our 300 millions right now. Our goal. That's, I don't know if we're gonna make it with this one. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is quite a lot. These aren't gonna help us. An extra king's not gonna help us. That could. We'll see. $59 million. That's good, but it's not enough. It's a really good hand, but not quite enough to get us out of the woods. The 9s are they're good, but we'll keep those just in case. Stone's not going to help us at all. Aces, 3s. Aces are 9s. Kind of feel like the 3s are going to be better for us. But then we have that other multiplier. So we get +8 for both of those. I don't feel like that's enough to justify getting rid of the steel one. And we'll attach the 4 just to get rid of it. It's not going to be a big hand though, I don't think. Yeah, definitely not enough. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last one on this particular run. But this is a really good run though. It's pretty solid. Yeah, the last hand's not going to be anything really. Just high card it. That will wrap this particular little run up, but it was a good one. We made it to ante 12, so that's a high for where we're currently at. So let's go to our main menu. Unlock some jokers, that's good. And some vouchers. Reach ante 12, that was a voucher that got us to this one. Sell a total of 50 cards, good. 50 tarot cards. 50 planet cards. So yeah, we've unlocked a good number of jokers. What are we? But only 58 out of the 150. Holy crap. Well, we got half the vouchers so far. Just got all the secondary ones. Booster packs, we've seen most of these. Excuse me. I guess there's the other mega standard. 3 more planet cards. We've unlocked all our tarots. We've unlocked not many of our well, not enough of our spectrals. So yeah, we are still moving along there. Okay, I'll look at my trophy list real quick. See maybe some things we can hunt for. I think we could go for this. Let's go red stake difficulty. I don't know if there's a trophy specifically for this one or if it's the next one up. But we can work our way towards it, so it's a start. That's what I think. Plus one hand size. Look at our jokers first. Okay, these are both good, but the DNA is definitely one that's a better one for exploiting. Not going to use it much right this second, but we can definitely do some fun stuff with it. Keep those and get rid of these. And there's a full house. Sweet. Add stone card. Nah, we're good on that. Add to our hand size. That'll be good. Okay, we got a lot of pairs. But we can go for a flush also. Let's see if we can do that with just getting rid of these. I believe we do. Knock us halfway there. Oh, that's right, the discard's gonna kill any chance for that. Oh, no biggie, we got a full house. Well, would you look at that? Okay. That could be a good one to build up economy over time, but I'm gonna do a ton for us right now. That could be good. Thanks, Caitlin Clark has to put up with her insane. I agree. The jealousy is pretty incredible. Hello. Yeah, there is some women, man. It's women, man. Women are a jealous lot. That's faux show. Almost got it straight there. They can be, but not at the same. Not at the same level. There's an inherent cattiness specific to women. Usually the men who are like that were probably raised by women. Just saying. Dang it, if we had a Jack of Hearts, that'd be pretty cool. Oh well. We've only got one hand left. What are we gonna do? Oh, look, a straight. We're definitely gonna need some scoring, though. I probably should be utilizing the floosh that we got here. Ah, we only got one. That sucked. Next round, we're gonna have to go for flushes now. So we'll organize by suit. Thanks a lot. That helped none. That did nothing for us. Okay, there we go. That's a little something something. Though, dang it, I'd like to keep that. But we're gonna get some money off it, so that's good. And then we got another flush here. And anything from here probably will take care of us. So we'll just go a couple pairs. Now we definitely need some scoring. NHL player asks why nobody ever checks or hits Gretzky, and the player said it's because he's made us millions. I guess women can't do the same for Clark. Yeah! Like I said, it's like, that's like... There's... I mean, that's not... That doesn't mean that Gretzky never got hit. I'm sure he took some hits, I'm sure, but... Not quite to the same level. I am going to go ahead and buy this one, just in case. Alright, so... Let's sort by suit again. Diamonds are good, but we've only got one. Because of course we only get one. Until then we get 3. Jeez. Okay, there's 4. Blah, blah. Thank you. Gosh. Okay, well, that was good. We got a good amount of money out of that one. Nice. We'll take it. Heard some people saying Mario Lemieux is better than Gretzky. I mean, he's not greater than Gretzky because he didn't have a long enough career, but Lemieux was fantastic. There are some people who think that if he had lasted longer, he could have beaten some of Gretzky's records, but just, you never know. We'll never know. It's not really something we can know. You gotta operate off of what you know when it comes to such discussions. I think some people rank Bobby Orr over Gretzky too because of his defense. I think it's Bobby Orr. Don't quote me on that, but as far as I'm concerned, though, at the end of the day, it's like you have to operate off of what you know for sure, and we know exactly what Gretzky was, and so I think I just don't think there's much of an argument. He's the guy who has the rings, he's the guy who has the records. It's like he's got all of it on his side, so I'm gonna give him the nod. I am going to give him the overall nod. Pretty much everybody else's argument is based on what ifs. I just don't think there's enough there. Might be able to get a little something going. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Oh, you jerk. You freaking jerk. That was cold. Stupid game. There's 1,000. There we go. We've really got to get some scoring going. We are pushing it. Ah, hello. You can do a little something with that, perhaps. It's got to be for scoring. Oh wait, it's to the right. I'm pushing it over to the left with the architect card. Okay. Okay, got these four, can use those, but also I got a full house, which is pretty good. I actually did squat for us. Bloody hell. Yeah, we gotta go for flush. Gots to. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I think we're actually in solid shape right this second. That helped. That helped. Okay. Still need better, though. I'm gonna sell that. This is a better money card. Upgrade 2 pair. Okay, that's a little bit. Hey, what's going on, Blue? How you doing? I stopped by your Superman 4 stream while I was doing a bit of work, but yeah, I hear that movie's quite difficult to watch. I hear it's a rough one. So far, I'm 100% clean with copyright, so that's going to be the new format going forward. We're going to do Jaws 4 on Friday. Oh gosh. Oh no. As in Jaws the Revenge? Oh no. That might be worse than getting drunk on stream. And collapsing. Jaws the Revenge is just comically stupid. Okay. We're in okay shape, but not out of the woods. Do need another heart card, kind of badly. But hang on, let's check our rank. Would 2 pairs carry the way? I don't think they would. I don't think they'd give us enough. And they would require me getting rid of one of the heart cards, which I've got 4 of and don't want to sacrifice, so that'll score us a little bit just for the heck of it. And thank God. On episode 8 of Andor, I've been watching 1 per day. I think some shows are just not meant to be binged. The show truly is amazing. I want to watch all 8 episodes in one day. Interesting. Yeah, I do want to get into that show and give it a shot. Okay, here's a card. Well, we only got... Dang it. Plus it's just multiplier. Gosh, this has been like a really unfriendly draw. Man. Like, Joker-wise, we are just not getting anything right now. I'll pull this, just maybe we can pull something with this. But yeah, we are gonna definitely need some help scoring. Let's go to rank. Don't have any straights. Let's go to suit. Got a little bit. Every scene Stellan Skarsgård is in. He's such a good actor. You mean Kyle Kalinske has proof of something we've kind of known for like a really long time? Yeah, I'm sure his proof will be really solid. Let's go back to our suits. Little something here. Probably not enough though. Do have 2 hands left, so we're not totally dead at the moment, but not doing great. We'll go with a pair just to get us a little bit, but it's very, very little. Okay, we do have a flush. I don't get how we're starting by with just so little working in our favor. Jeez. Like, this is bad. This has been really bad. This is one of the worst draws I've ever seen. I'm kind of amazed we're getting as far as we are, but holy freaking crap. This has been rough. I mean, we just can't get any sense of momentum going. I would go for this, but look at that. The needles, that's going to beat us if this doesn't. That'll kill us. Like, we're not even getting, like, our specialty cards out of this. My gosh. Don't want to discard yet. We've actually got the flush. I mean, we're not getting Celestial cards. We're just, I mean, like, we are just drawing nothing. Yeah, that's nothing for us. Yeah, this is going to be the end of this one, but did unlock a Joker, I guess, so there's a little something there. Try another run. Oh-ho! Because I get it. This show will not work for anyone under 15. No Jedi, no lightsabers. It's political espionage in a Star Wars universe. If I was 15, I would have hated this show. I mean, I like The Hunt for Red October. That's political espionage. Maybe some kids are just stupid. But no, I tend to agree that's probably true. It's probably true. I'm like, hello, my name is Timmy, and I have a short attention span, and that's it. I could see Life of Chuck or The Phoenician Scheme. I've heard both are excellent. I mean, I guess for me, I would be slightly more interested in The Phoenician Scheme. Gay as the title is. But it is Wes Anderson, and, you know, he does make good movies, so I would probably see The Phoenician Scheme. But I don't know much about Life of Chuck. You and me didn't grow up in the TikTok generation, that's true. That's why we gotta keep kids off of TikTok forever. TikTok is gay. Let's pick something out of the wombo. Guess we're gonna grab that, I suppose. Plus 10 for 2 pair, we can use that. Already it's been more favorable than the last one. Wow. Use that here. I'll upgrade that. And then Jupiter. See, this hand's already more favorable than the last one. We're just through the boss line. Crazy. This card didn't help us as much as I would have liked. It is a good card, but I kind of want to go Spectral first. Create a copy of a random joke and destroy others. That's not that good. This could be decent. Let's see, the diamond one we got. Let's try to do clubs this time. I want to beat Kazan tonight. I have not enough hours. I was talking to Leon about watching the Sonic films, just scheduling for us. It's a good thing, but I'm juggling 15 times. I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling. I gotta sell this, and we will buy this Joker for now. See if we can get some good multipliers. Which, we'll get some right there. A little bit. It's right out of the gate. Boom! It's a nice little early scoring. It's a solid one. I'll take that. Look at that, just a random 4 of a kind drop in that slate. That's helping us build up some money. Also good. Jupiter. No discards for you. Solid start. Hey, free money, I'll take it. That's a good card. Definitely will take the overstock. Don't really need diamonds. This could be a decent card if we use it correctly. So we'll go ahead and buy it. Could turn some cards into queens. That's not a bad idea. It's not the worst idea. I still don't love this card. Queens and clubs is what we're kind of aiming for right this second. Creates a rare joker, sets money to 0, add a red seal. Oh, we are indeed gonna do that. That is quite nice. Let's see if this gets us anything. Good flush card. The joker gains plus features per discarded club card. This actually we could scale the crap out of that. So we'll ditch this and grab that. Wait, hang on. Let's turn this into a steel card. For funsies. I'm not going to use that just yet. There we go. Much more better. That's a solid one. Let's see. Like this one can be really good over time. Oh, okay. Now it's every spade. So this one actually does change with every hand. So we're gonna grab this one. Glass, steel. I'll go with the steel one. That's a good card for $6. And we'll take it for that. And now we'll sell that and use this. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All diamonds are debuffed. That's fine. That's fine. Got out of that one, no problem. Good. Okay. Arcana. We do want to do clubs. Question is, what do we want to turn into clubs? Do that one. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Paired by 3 levels. Nah. Not terrible, but nothing special. I'd really like to draw that holographic red sealed king and duplicate it. That's kind of what I'm holding out for right now. I very much want to duplicate that card. Heck, if we could get a DNA and keep duplicating that, that'd be freaking awesome! Yeah, I saw that about LeBron saying he wanted to act, and I'm like, dude, you can't even convincingly flop. It's 2 copies of 1 selected card in your hand. If we had that king, that'd be good, but we don't. So let's do that with our 8. Oh wait. Yes, we can. Yes. Duplicate. If only we could do that again. Right this second. 2 bonus cards. Get more money. We'll go bonus. Doubling up on $4 just doesn't seem like that special a thing. Okay, a little bit. There we go. A wee something. Enough. Enough to get us through. That is actually quite good. We can use that. I'll convert all these. And then, let's see. Stone, blah, blah. We don't want to destroy these cards yet. These are all clubs, so they're good. Nothing for that one, except for the addition to the multiplier. What do you think of Death Stranding? I never played Death Stranding. Never bothered playing it. I have it, but I've never actually played it. So I have no idea if it is as good or bad as they say. Lucky. We'll go lucky on those. Lucky's good. One hand type this round. Seems obvious what direction we should go. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell this, buy this. That way we have a consistent multiplier. This one's not even too shabby. We'll buy that too. Good hand, good hand. The Bus family is selling the lake. Are you serious? Are you sure that wasn't NBA Sentinel? Ah, dang, this would be a good card to have right now. Really? Wow. That is very surprising. Have they said to who yet? I am gonna go with the Mega Buffoon. The Mega Buffoon. Okay, so let's see, what can we do with this? Hearts and diamonds are the same. That's actually a pretty good card if we utilize it right. Like, this is good if you're doing flushes. They're selling majority ownership to Mark Walter, CEO of TWG Global. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. TWG is, oh shoot, what is it that they've got under their umbrella? I've heard of them. Are they like financial? Are they like a holdings company or something? I mean, they're, well, I know, because they've got basically like the Dodgers, the Spark. They've got other LA teams under their umbrella, and that's where I've probably heard of them. But yeah, they've probably got a whole lot of crap. But yeah, wow, that is interesting. So all spades and clubs will count the same. This actually could be really helpful for us. Let me see. If we use it right. Let's sell this. Add this. trigger all played face cards. It's not going to help us much. This can be a great card for real though, but I'll leave that be. Hello. Okay. Let's see if I can utilize that card well. I have almost no excitement for Toy Story 5. I don't have any excitement for Toy Story 5 whatsoever. I honestly hope it fails. I am not remotely interested in that movie. I mean, we know what it's gonna be. Garbage! Let's see. Steel? That could be good. Six X high, yo yo yo, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, represent the APQ. I always appreciate the Jesse Pinkman quotes, and welcome, good to see you. I will not balk at a Jesse Pinkman quote, that's pretty good. Alright, what's that? Alright, solid hand there. Why is Toy Story 2 my favorite one? I think top to bottom, it is the best written and the most entertaining. I think there's a strong argument for Toy Story 1. And there is still a part of me that would like to place it over, but I do slightly put the second one ahead of it. I think it's just overall a better film. But it is dang close. Aha, there we go. Need a little bit more from this hand. With people placing Toy Story 3 far below the others. Well, depends on which others. If Toy Story 3 is below 1 and 2, I am fine with that because I agree with that. If they're putting it below 4, I think they're retarded. Toy Story 4 is garbage. Toy Story 3 is really, really good. I don't think that 3 is super far from 1 and 2. I think that really the thing that I would say takes 3 down a notch is it repeats some of the stuff that 1 and 2 already did, and maybe has maybe a little less in-world sense, but it is still overall really, really strong. Like, if Toy Story 1 and 2 are like, to my like by my estimation, I think those are masterpiece films, so I'd give those like 10s. Toy Story 3 is like an 8, 8.5. I still think Toy Story 3 is pretty great. There we go. finally. Little something there. Little something there. I'll do a reroll. Oh, nothing there. Would you put the Cornetto trilogy above Lord of the Rings? No. I mean, I love the Cornetto trilogy, don't get me wrong, but it's not Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy of all time. It is the best. That's a good one. Indiana Jones had the potential to be, but Temple of Doom is considerably below. Yes, it is. And I really enjoy Temple of Doom, but I would rank that considerably below the first and the third one. And I still contend the third one's the best one. We will turn this into a glass one. Hello, cat. Hello, kitty. Oh, my cat's being affectionate. He's rubbing against my feet. Because he's a sweet boy. It's the lucky cat. Do you like Puss in Boots 2 better than Rango? Oh, that's a tough call. That's actually a really tough call. Alright, we're selling this. Buying this. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. I think Puss in Boots 2, I probably would say, is a better movie. I'm not sure which I like more. I'm really not sure which I like more. I mean, part of it is just Puss in Boots 2. There's a lot of catching up to do, as far as like rewatches and stuff. But I do like it quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't have that card anymore. Crap, I forgot I didn't have that. Oh, you haven't seen Puss in Boots 2 yet. Oh, dude. Dude. The Last Wish is out freaking standing. That is a must-watch movie. I highly recommend it. That one definitely needs to go near the top of the list. It's kind of brilliant. Finally, there we go. This could be a problem. I wonder why it took so long to see. I mean, probably because the first one, like, wasn't like this humongous success, and obviously the Shrek movies had sort of tapered off. I'll be honest, I don't know what spurred them forward in even making a sequel to Puss in Boots. Like, it's kind of odd that that movie just suddenly came out of nowhere. Like, I remember when I heard that they were doing a sequel to Puss in Boots, I was like, why? I didn't understand it, but at the same time, I'm thrilled that they did, because it's an amazing movie. It's probably the best movie from that year. Was it 2020 that came out? It's very possibly the best movie from that year. It's one of the best movies of the last several years, for sure. Alright, this will probably be our... Is it 2022? Okay, so it hasn't been that long. Well, then it almost certainly is going to probably be the best movie from that year. I don't know why I thought it came out longer ago. I'll take that. We can build our economy that way. Cool. Blind is selected. Gain +3 hands and lose all discards. Interesting. The Northman and Top Gun Maverick were also 2022. Puss in Boots is better. Better. Like, it is an objectively better film than both of those. It's definitely better than The Northman, and I think The Northman's really, really good, but I don't think The Northman touches that movie. I need a queen. Could really use a queen. Yes, it is better. Like, a lot better. Puss in Boots 2 is freaking awesome. There we go. Definitely gonna need some multipliers. That's a little something. We can add a discard. Those are also good. Cards previously in this here. Deburfed. They are Shia LaBeoufed. Jeez. It's like, work with me, game. Work with me. Okay, a straight's gonna be 30 times 4. I kind of think the full house is probably gonna do us better. Yeah, it's 40 times 4. Obviously. Yeah, that took care of us all the way. And now we're getting more money. Thanks, Rocket. That's good for face cards. +1 available in the shop. It only has a 7.0 IMDb. Yeah, because people are retarded. People a lot of times don't understand how good a movie is right out of the gate. People think Killer of Killers is a good movie when it's garbage. So there's that. I don't think we unlocked the one card. The 30 clubs card. I don't think we got that. Well, I know you don't. I don't even think I would assume you haven't even seen Killer of Killers yet. We'll go Scary Face. That's fine. Just gonna use our face cards. Gonna use some face cards. Use this for starters. Aha, there's a little something. Oh, actually. Look at that. A royal flush. I doubt many people thought Killer of Killers was good. We couldn't have reached that level of retardation yet. You're right. Look it up on IMDb. Look it up on Metacritic. Look it up on Rotten Tomatoes. We got the Royal Flush trophy. Alright, so Royale. Check. At a little after the 147.5 mark, we got the Royale Trophy. By the way, there's a Joker you can unlock if you discard a Royal Flush. They're actually not super rare in this game either. That's the interesting thing. Royal Flushes are not super rare. You can I mean, they're not common necessarily, but you will come across them. We're really not getting. You got the Royale with cheese. Check out the big brain on bread. You a smart mofo, that's right. Metric system. There we go. There's a little something, 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 something. Inside Out is so overrated. I agree. Funny enough, both of them are overrated. Like, and that's not to say either of them are bad. They're not bad movies, it's just they get wildly overblown. Let's see, do I want 4 enhanced cards or do I want to red seal a single card? I'm going to go with a 4 enhanced. I think that's a better trade-off. Like, I think it's a solid movie, but it's like a 5. People act like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing, it's so profound. I'm like, did we watch the same movie? Because I could have sworn it was a pretty normie film. We are buying this because we're going for clubs. Clubs good. All heart cards are debuffed. Haven't seen the sequel. I did. I saw it. I thought it was aggressively mediocre. Not terrible, but I was just like, okay, it's pretty much the same level as the last one. You know, I've seen worse, but I've seen way better. I was really stunned it made as much money as it did. I was kind of blown away by that. I was like, why? Okay, so Carna pick. Bonus cards. Upgrading clubs to bonus cards is good. I'm not buying that. Incredibles 2 is also aggressively mediocre. If not, bordering. I probably would classify it as bad if I'm being honest. I mean, I've seen worse, but I would lean towards calling Incredibles 2 kind of bad. I'd have to see it again to lay it all out, but I remember watching it and thinking, like, it was one of those movies that I really wanted to like because of how much I love the first one. But, yeah, leaving the theater, the more I thought about it, I was like, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good movie. Stitch that. Okay, there we go. There we go. What's something? Would you put Puss in Boots 2 on par as Incredibles 1 or better? Possibly on par. Probably not better. Very possibly on par, though. This actually could be a good card. That didn't work. Ooh, good. More clubs. Ta-da! Yay! That's a good straight. Oh yeah, nice, very nice. I'll take that all day. What hands have we used? We haven't used the 3 of a kind yet, which maybe I'll try to avoid that one just because you can unlock a joker that way. That's for a flush, which that actually could be helpful. This one's giving us some. By the way, the Lakers are apparently worth 10 billion. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That lines up. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I made that move. Up 2 pair and straight. Alright. Draft. I also haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon. Are you talking about the animated one, or you haven't seen the original? If you haven't seen the original, you definitely need to see the original. The original's excellent. Yeah, don't bother. I mean, I couldn't care less about the remake, but I highly recommend seeing the original. It is an outstanding movie. Definitely worth checking out. That's one of the greats. It's one of DreamWorks' best movies. That's a pretty top tier one. Rerolls. Yeah, we'll definitely cheapen our rerolls. That's a good thing. Okay. Oh, good. More spades. Or clubs. Spades. Clubs. Clubs! Let's see if we can get anything good out of here. Hey, that's solid. I'll take it. Dang it! I wish I'd skipped that one. Were the sequels any good? Yes. All 3 How to like. I'd say they get progressively weaker, but none of them are bad. I would say the problem with the 3rd one is maybe it's just a tad forgettable. But all of them are watchable. All of them are worth checking out. Now we're getting some money with our rocket. Oh, good. Another collection of clubs. Would you prefer Puss in Boots 2 to Spirited Away? Okay, let's not get crazy. I mean, Spirited Away is hard to beat. I adore Spirited Away. Now, which is objectively better? I don't know. I don't know. That's tough. Those are tough ones to judge against each other. I lean towards Spirited Away being the better movie. To be perfectly clear, I do lean towards that being the better film. But Puss in Boots 2 is still pretty excellent. Alright, so we're at 25 clubs. We need 5 more. We need 5 more. I really wish I'd skipped that blind and would have gotten the negative joker. That would have been cool. Would have been good. Stitch the... And of course that's what they give us. Of course that's what you bloody give us. Oh wait, what am I doing? It'd be extremely difficult for Puss in Boots 2 to even get on my level of enjoyment compared to Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, Into the Spider-Verse is excellent, so I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from that. That's a great movie. I love Into the Spider-Verse. I really wish that the sequel had been at least close to it, but I thought the sequel kind of sucked. Or at least was very average. I didn't care much for the sequel, but... Into the Spider-Verse is great. That's one of the most pleasant theater surprises I've ever had. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a little something something. We could do a flush. Let's do that. Yeah, that's a good hand. That's a good hand. Oh, hello. Okay, now what do we want to duplicate, though? What do we want to duplicate? The third one doesn't even come out till 2027. Gosh, they're taking forever. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but yeah. Alright, what we got? What we got? Gold seal. Add negative to a random joker. That could be quite good. So we don't actually have to get rid of one. And add a blood seal. Oh, cool. We actually... this was a mega, of course. It's a mega. Why was I even wondering? Add a blue seal, destroy 5 randoms. I don't want to destroy the 5 randoms because I don't want to destroy any clubs. So we will add a gold seal to this one. And then we buy this one because it's awesome. We'll move this over to here. And let's see if we can get any more clubs. We didn't, though. Not bad to have some glass. Play only one hand type. No problem. Now we want to be cautious and not do anything stupid. First off, I want to move these over here, just because. Let's see. Now the flush is only at level 2. It's tempting to play it right out of the gate, just because we have it, and it'll net us something good, so... It might actually be the best play, though, because on top of it, it may only be a level 2, but we get plus 3 multiplier, and a plus 17. We do have a face card with it, so that is also good. And we're going to get times 3. I think this should do it. Yeah, more than enough. Obvious. And some serious coin to go with it. And look at that, another spectral pack. Why, whatever will we get next? Add the purple seal. Add polychrome to a joker but destroy others. No, don't want to destroy all our jokers. Our jokers are doing well. But we'll go to the 7. We'll seal it. And we discard it, it'll be worthwhile. Wild card. Wild card's definitely better for this one. Oh, wait, that took away our lucky. I keep forgetting that that's what that does. Derp. That was dumb. Enhances 2 to lucky status, which is good. Actually, I should probably do it to this red one here. That way we can just take it. Meow. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a good hand. Puss in Boots 2 up against Monsters, Inc. That's pretty close. Probably would have to watch those side by side to know for sure. That's tough. Monsters, Inc. is pretty dang great. And Hit You in the Feels is... that one definitely hits you in the feels. Yeah, that is a great movie. We can ditch a couple of reds, so that's good. Let's re-roll. Nope. That's not a bad card. Can we take advantage? Not in a way that I'm willing to give any of these up. Like this one I would consider it, but money-wise we're not good enough yet. I don't think. That's a good draw? Yeah. That's a solid draw. We'll take it. Zootopia is fine. Yeah, fine's a good descriptor for it. It's just fine. It's nothing too special. Kind of gets weaker the more you watch it. I think there are likable things about it. Hard not to hold a bit of a grudge against it for all the weird kind of furryisms that it spawned, but that's not really, I guess, its fault. But it's still there. Yeah, I always say stick to your guns with how you feel. Even Leon may have weird takes, but he's honest. I walked out of Puss in Boots like it was great. Am I nuts? No, you're not nuts. Puss in Boots is... Now, are you talking about the first or the second one? Like, I think the first one is pretty enjoyable. I don't know if I'd exactly call it good. I've watched it a couple times and I'm like, yeah, I have a good time with this. I legitimately consider the newest one to be a great film. I think it's great. Alright, no discards. $17K. Up is good, but has a weak third act. I think Up is fine. I like it. I think the first few minutes obviously are excellent. But after those first few minutes, it's, I think, just kind of okay. I think a lot of it's kind of just one of those things where people remember the beginning and that's kind of all they remembered. It's like, there's a little more to that movie than the beginning. But, like, I'll say Puss in Boots 2 blows that one out of the water. Puss in Boots 2 destroys Up, as far as I'm concerned. They are not on the same level. Like, just the sheer volume of great character work in Puss in Boots 2 is just, it's kind of remarkable how good that movie is. And, it's not just, like, great characters like just the heroes. It has two outstanding villains. Like, not one, it has two outstanding villains. Yeah, I freaking adore Puss in Boots 2. It's one of the most surprisingly great movies to come out in a really long time. I cannot recommend it enough. So no Blue, if you are referring to Puss in Boots 2, thinking it was great when you saw it, you were correct. You were absolutely correct, because that is a great film. close to getting $100. Nope, none of these are worth giving up what we have. We gotta be close on the spades though. Or clubs, excuse me. I think Shrek 2 is better than Part 1. I think that's perfectly understandable. This card is good to pair with the Count Dracula card. Yeah, I am very close on clubs. Clubs. Yeah, it was Part 2. I missed it in the first month and watched it on Christmas with my kid, and we were like, oh my gosh, that's great. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Like, I was very much caught off guard with how good that movie was. Like, I remember hearing, like, oh my gosh, you gotta see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, it's unbelievable. And I was like, really? So like I said, when I didn't even see it get marketed until like November. And then it came out in December, and I started to hear all these rumblings about Puss in Boots 2 is really, really good. You gotta check it out. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I watched it, I think, on Christmas break, and I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. That's 30 clubs. Oh, I feel like that should get us where we need to go. There it is. There's the card. That's the ticket. Derp, 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 derp. That's a good hand. That's a winning hand right there. Might be able to beat this ante. I want to grab the blank. If you don't know what the blank does, the first blank does nothing. It's the second blank that you want, because it actually gets you a negative joker slot, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Enchanted. I actually think Enchanted's kind of awesome. The movie with Amy Adams, I think that's a pretty dang good movie. I actually think Tangled is really good. Yet I know you brought that up. I think Tangled's quite good. Tangled's very nice old school Disney movie. I'd say of that animation style, it's probably the only good one that I can think of that Disney's responsible for. At least it comes to mind, because the first two Frozen movies I wouldn't say are good. But I quite liked Enchanted. I thought Enchanted was really strong. Like, I don't remember, like, I've heard Enchanted 2 is bad. But, first Enchanted, I like it. I quite like it. Okay, so we can destroy, we can boost Uranus. We will destroy. We will destroy. Any good cards in here? That's a good card. Red sealed cards, especially lucky. That's good. Can do that. Nice. Good hand, good hand. Money's starting to pile up too. I don't know if we're going to have enough to get to... I don't know if we'll be able to get to 400, but... I know they made a sequel called Disenchanted. Yeah, I heard Disenchanted sucked. I heard that one was really terrible. I didn't bother to watch it. When I heard some of the stuff people were saying was in it, I remember finding it kind of distasteful and not bothering. Okay, Was it me, or did Enchanted really show the world how really good James Marsden is at comedy? Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Dude was funny as crap in that. Let's get rid of these. There we go. Oh yeah, good hand, good hand. Just gotta beat the ante. I am gonna need to boost my multipliers here pretty soon though. Not getting a ton on the good multipliers yet. Like this one, I mean 17's fine. This one has a potential for I think 15. It's fine, but nothing special. Yeah, he's good at comedy, but he is kind of a dick. Bit of a weasel. That is true. It is true. Nope. What did you think of Wally? Wally is freaking beautiful. Wally is a movie. I mean, like, it may not be at the top for me, but if someone were to tell me Wally's at the top of their Pixar list, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm not taking any of those. What a waste. I could understand that being at the top of somebody's Pixar list. Wally is amazing. I love Wally. Wally, Wally, Wally. Got our 10s. That's an interesting draw. Let's ditch a 9 and go for this 3. And we broke it. Definitely need a little bit more here. Not getting it yet. Although, we do have enough for this. Puss in Boots 2 up against the Iron Giant. Very close, as far as quality is concerned. I know as far as personal preference goes, I prefer Puss in Boots 2. Puss in Boots 2 is definitely the one I would rather watch, but as far as which is better, that could be argued either way. Don't tell James. Okay, he's great in the Sonic films. Yeah, he's good in the Sonic films. I like him. It's like, I don't mind him as an actor, but to my understanding, yeah, he is kind of a crappy dude. Unfortunately. Turning these into the spades, this is probably not the worst idea. At least then you can help that multiplier. Let's re-roll. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually a pretty solid card, but it's not going to help us much right now. We kind of need that help. Death at a Funeral. I watched that in prison 4 months ago. That film has me in tears. No one ever talks about it. Is Death at a Funeral, is that one that, was that Chris Rock in that? I'm trying to remember the movie. All cards debuffed until one Joker is sold. Interesting. Okay then. The question is, does it matter? Like, can we survive despite them being debuffed? That's the question. First, let's ditch some cards. See if we can get a couple of pairs going. Let's ditch the one of the 4s. Not really getting a lot of help, which sucks, but because we're gonna need it either way. But it's making the prospects of the next hand a little bit worse. If we have to sell one, I mean, as far as scoring goes, these two would be the most optimal, but yeah, this would be the one, because we've got a lot of club cards that we could sell. Gosh, you're not helping me at all, game. Although, what am I thinking? We can play a flush. It's not going to do a ton for us on this front, but we'll get the other multipliers. Except for this one. We'll get the... Oh, Adventures of Tintin? No idea. Didn't watch it. Haven't seen it. Yeah, only 14k for that. That's not good. What would I get for this? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we gotta sell that. No choice. Holy crap. No, that's nothing. That kind of stings. That's better. That's better. We're back in business, I think. Okay. So, got one hand left. We can play our flush. Is Ponyo any good? Absolutely. Ponyo is very enjoyable. There we go. And we got low stakes trophy. Sweet! We got the low stakes trophy. Very good. Very, very good. You got it. Alright, what's our time on that? 220-ish. Kind of 220 and a half. Booyah. Alright, let's finish this run out and then we will wrap it up. Money! That could be useful. Definitely useful. Spade, nope. Pair, no. We have an extra slot for a joker, so... Okay, this one is good for now. Beowulf is awful. I've never watched it. I've heard nothing but bad about it, for the most part. Well, maybe not nothing but bad, but not a lot of good. Let's put it that way. Not a lot of good. Each king held in hand is... Let's play. How many kings do we have? Got 1, 2, 3. We only got 4 kings, so... It's nothing special. Let's do some re-rolling though. We might as well. See if we can maybe nab something good. I saw Monster House. I thought, it was fine, I guess. I didn't hate it, but it didn't do a lot for me. I thought it was kind of forgettable. Okay, yeah, those re-rolls are getting kind of costly. They're getting kind of pricey. Okay. Let's ditch the red cards, because red cards are gay. And get rid of those. Okay, there we go. Kings, tens. Actually, hang on. cards. Hold on. Steel. I definitely want to get a steel card going. Multiply cards are good. Cited by police early Tuesday for driving a 101. Really? Interesting. Can't be doing that, kid. Keep your head on straight. Boom. See? That's what this thing is good for. Seltzer is good, but it only works for 10 hands. It's kind of OP, that's why it only works for 10 hands. That's why I put this next to it. My gosh. My gosh. Not really helping me with some of these. Still haven't used a 3 of a kind or a 4 of a kind, so we can avoid both of those and unlock jokers. Floosh. Goodbye. I have to reassess my opinion on Star Wars The Clone Wars show. It's not that great. It causes a lot of issues with the continuity. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of people say recently. They're like, look, we enjoy it, but it's got a lot of problems. If you know what is the American version, Peter Dinklage is in both. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Never seen it myself. Let's see. Class card. What the hey? Oh, those them glass cards, they can be fun. It's a banana. 15. The banana right now is actually the better option because it's a 15 regardless of the suit. So we're going to use it. We're going to use it. Reroll. Nope. Is Team America up there on your animated movies list? I don't know. It's like, is it animated? It's hard to classify Team America. I just know Team America is effing hilarious. That's what I know about Team America. I don't know if I would classify it as an animated movie because it's not technically... I mean, I guess you could argue it's like similar to Claymation, I suppose. But all I know is Team America is one of the funniest freaking movies ever made. And that movie is so funny. I watched that this past 4th of July and I was absolutely dying. Team America is gold. Alright, we got a flush. Let's play the Joker on it though, so we get to replay it. Alright, well, something there. Ew, get out of here. I can still use it. And we use the stone card too. We should be alright. Well, not quite. We're not quite there yet. Interesting. Interesting. gonna have to replace Seltzer here pretty soon. This is not a great draw, if I'm being honest. I get the high card for the king, so that's a little something. And we should still get this multiplier. I have not seen Smiling Friends yet. I've heard it's really good. Hey, cool, the Ballot Joker. I love that card. Ballot Joker rocks. Didn't realize I didn't have that yet. But yeah, I have heard Smiling Friends is pretty great. So I am looking forward to checking that out whenever I can. I need another Joker. I'm just realizing that. Should have kept the 9. That would have been the vise. Only good if you're into random weird LSD humor. Personally, I love it. Well, there you go. We now know your type of humor. If we didn't already. That wasn't very good. Not a ton to this one. Let's hang on to those. Ditch those. It's a bit of a risk, but we're taking it. We're not going to use the stone card yet. The stone card's not going to help us a ton anyway. That definitely didn't help. Although, we do have this. We do have a flush. There's a little bit to it potentially. Dumb and Dumber sequel absolutely sucks. There's actually kind of a sequel and a prequel, neither of which I've heard anything good about. Okay, hang on. We might be able to do a little bit of manipulation here. We're going to use jacks and 9s, I think, next. Yeah, very little there. Okay. I still think the 3... Well, that's 30 extra chips. Have you seen the Cable Guy? Oh, yeah. I've seen the Cable Guy several times. I like it. It's not great, but it's fun. I like it. There are better movies out there that Jim Carrey did, but I, generally speaking, would say I like the Cable Guy. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last hand. I don't think we're going to beat this. Yep. There you go. Let's go to our main menu, see what we unlocked. There's this one. Voucher. Yes Man. I like Yes Man. That was fun. I liked it okay. Zodiac deck. Got the Ballot Joker. Beat Boss Blind with a high card. Ah, okay. That's how you unlock it. Lose 5 runs. Spend a total of $2,500 at the shop. So we unlock that voucher. Discover 25 blinds. That's more blind people than I've seen my whole life. But there you go, ladies and germs. That is it. We did it. We've done it. We've wrapped it up. We did okay today. But I appreciate y'all joining me. I'll be streaming again next week. Not sure if I'll do more Balatro or if I'll try to get the first part of Infamous done. You all can let me know, not in the live comments, in the comments after the stream, if you'd like me to keep going with this or go with Infamous. I might listen to some of y'all's feedback, but all the same, I appreciate y'all hanging with me today. I will see you all again soon. Until then, good night, God bless, and Gourd speed.